Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this video, guys, let me introduce myself. I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man, and guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this slate is a fun slate to pick your lineups. Now, you will have to get a 375 or better if you think you're going to win any money tonight. So you have to really be smart when you pick your lineups today. And you're going to have to really take your time and go through this whole slate. This is not the kind of game where you can just randomly throw players in. You're going to have to really take your time. Because I'm letting you know, a 330 or 340 will do nothing for you in any kind of single entries or GPPs tonight. So I know most people like to play the GPPs, and that's cool. Like if you're someone who, it's just like DFS to us is like when women go to happy hour. Like they love happy hour. They love, shopping and stuff. This is our shopping. This is our happy hour, And the thing about DFS is if you stick with it long enough, you will win $1,000. Everyone who I know that diligently sticks with this, they win. You might have a 5-day losing streak. You might have a 8-day losing streak. But let's just say you play $10 a day and you lose 10 straight days, you lose $100. Let's say day 11, you win $500. So then you take a couple days off. That's DFS. Ups and downs, but you have to take the good with the bad. But I had a couple questions coming, so let me answer these questions. I don't want to take up a lot of you guys' time, but this is key. You might want to write this down. When you're picking your lineups today, you have to really focus on guys who are getting injured, because that's what's killing people's lineups. If you look every night, you have at least 4 or 5 guys that either get injured or who get technical fouls. So any guy that's coming off of an injury, or a guy who's been injured twice or 2 or 3 times this year, you might want to stay away from him. That's why I'm scared to play Young, because he gets injured a lot in the games. I'm scared to play him. Leonard has missed games with injuries. Draymond Green has missed games with injuries, and these guys can go off. But at the same breath, Durant has missed time in the middle of the game. So that's one thing when you picking your lineups that you got to really focus on, because that's what's killing DFS at the current stage. All right, guys, so let's go through it. Russell Westbrook can no longer be faded, and he's reliable. When I played football in high school and in Little League, the thing is availability is reliability. Westbrook doesn't get hurt, and okay, he might give you 50 points, but this matchup, Westbrook can give you 80. And I know it's the second night of a back-to-back, but the Wizards, they're playing for something. They're trying to get into the playoffs, and if they get into the playoffs, watch out. All right, so today I'm gonna give you 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, and I'm gonna decide the last position as the video go on. All right, so for the next point guard, guys, you can't. If it was me, I'm building my lineups around Westbrook and LeVar Ball, but I'm gonna still break down the rest of the point guard position like I always do. All right, Doncic is in a decent position. I believe Doncic, he can get you 50 plus today. I would say Irvin is probably gonna be in that 40 plus range. Curry, if the game stays close, I would say 50, but I don't see Curry playing in the fourth quarter. They've been just smoking teams, so I don't see. Like I said, I'm afraid to go with Young because Young gets injured, and I can't play a guy who has an ankle that's not 100%. All it takes is him to roll it, and bam, he's third quarter, your lineup is done. Lowry is back being healthy. He's going to fight Washington. This is a great game. You could probably stack 5 or 6 players in this game, and I believe you can get 220 points off just 5 players. Because this is going to be a high-scoring game. Because Toronto is hot, Washington is hot, and Washington is playing for something. Toronto is playing for pride. This is going to be a fun game. This is actually my favorite game on the slate. If Brogdon comes back, he is a guy that I would start because I think he's going to dominate Young, especially with that bum ankle. But Ball against Chicago, he's going to kill Kobe White. I love Ball in this matchup, so he's already in our lineup, but let me go through the rest. Morant put up a 60-point performance. He finally decided to be Morant. White, he's a good player, but I just think LeVar Ball is just special. McConnell has been balling. If Brogdon doesn't play, McConnell is a player that can get you 30 easy. Flynn has no value. Don't even consider Flynn because Lowry and Van Vliet are playing. Jackson has been good, guys. He's been pretty solid. So I like Jackson. Jackson can get you that, I would say, 26 to 32. Reggie Jackson is not going to be the man tonight. It's going to be Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo will give you 30 points tonight. Mark it down. Look, I'm going to do something like this. If Rajon Rondo don't give 30 to one person who leaves a condo, say, I don't believe you, stat man. We'll get a season deal on me. You know, but you gotta like the video, and I can tell if you like the video, and you have to leave a comment. Any comment that you leave, I'm gonna select somebody if Rajon Rondo doesn't give 30 fantasy points. All right, you got Hayes. I think Hayes is giving way to Jackson. Neto is starting to give you that 24 to 28 point performance. Beverly is just coming back. He don't really do a lot, but just irritate people. And he has a good game every like 8 or 9 games, so wouldn't go with him. And that's pretty much it. But I love Rondo. I do love Rondo. This is a night where you might want to play DraftKings, to be honest, because you can get Rondo, you can get Westbrook, and you can get Ball. All right, so let's go back, and I'm giving you Ball. All right, so you got Westbrook and Ball. All right, so now at the shooting guard, we got to come down a little bit, guys. I gotta get you somebody who I believe can give you 20 points. We're trying to just go real low here. I'm gonna go Landry Shamet. I believe Shamet in this matchup. And see, you still got 6,100. I like Shamet. I think Shamet can get you about 22 points. You know, that's all we expected from Shamet. And then we're gonna go Van Vliet. I just think Van Vliet, I think he puts up 40 plus. And so far in this line, about, let's say Russell Westbrook gives you 60. Ball is going to give you 38 to 40. Shamet, let's say 22, 23. And Van Vliet gives you 40. So this lineup right here has the potential to give you, it could give you 200, but I'm saying more realistically, you should get 180 points from these 4 players. Okay, so now I'm going to give you one last player, and that's going to be the boomstick. Player of the night is none other than PJ Washington. So that's it, guys. You got Westbrook, Ball, Shamet, Van Vliet, and PJ Washington. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I am going to break down the rest of the slate. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And good hunting on all your DFS contests. Love you guys. All right, thanks for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to be a stat, remember, hit that subscribe button and also share this video. Thank you, and welcome to the Stat Room.